Okay, let me see. Where's the chat? Yes. Okay, lovely. All right, let's begin. I'm gonna remove the chat. And okay, I think we can start, guys. Don't mind my hair. I've had a long day. Always having a long day, but hello everybody. It is literally almost October. It's like the last Friday, and then we are in October on Tuesday. So the year is flying. How is everybody doing? Please could you comment, chat. How are you guys doing? Let me see if I can get this to pop up. I don't know where's the chat gone now. Honestly, I can never understand Zoom. Like, I love it, but sometimes I'm just like, what is going on? Hey, boo. Okay, no, that's fine. Oh, there it is. Okay, Foodie, exhausted as well? Yeah, I'm also very exhausted. I'm ready for the weekend, even though I heard KZN is going to be cold again and snowing. Winter Wonderland. I don't know what's going on in KZN, but we're getting all the extreme weathers. Like, everything you could think of, KZN is getting its tornadoes, hectic rain, the snow. Like, literally looked like Canada last weekend here. So we're just going through it right now. I don't know. We're getting all the seasons. Okay, so I'm going to start. I don't know. Did you guys actually watch the video that I uploaded on Sunday? Your Budget My Way, of the girl that was paying off. I called her Grace. She was paying off her Ackermans and her, what's the thing? What was the other one? Capfin loan and university fees. Well, she's paid off her Capfin loan and she's paid off her Ackermans, and she just sent me all her screenshots. She's very happy, and she's now left with just university fees, and she's so excited. She's like, I never even thought of that strategy, and when you proposed it, I still was skeptical, like, oh, why must I, like, how can I leave my university fees? But there was zero interest. Like, you're not going to get penalized, but you're going to pay it off by the end of October. So in November, she'll be debt free. So yeah, I thought I should just let you guys know. Okay, let's begin. Guys, please have your pen and paper. I don't have my face view here. I want to see the whole screen. Sometimes when I edit the recorded one and I can see our faces and our stuff there, and I'm just like, I should have removed that. So I've removed it for now, and all I'm going to do is I'll keep checking on the chat if there's any questions. Loved how you did that for you. Yes, I also loved it. And also I'm going to be helping her get life cover, and also an educator fund for her son, and also a retirement annuity for her not husband, partner, the father of her son. So she now has that, money that she was paying into debt to prepare for her future and protect her wealth as well and grow her wealth. So that is very exciting. Please have your notebooks. There's going to be some writing, actually a lot of writing. So on the first webinar, what did we talk about? We talked about the 10K product, how to create a 10K product. And then on the second webinar, what did we talk about on the second webinar? We just did it. Second webinar. Why can't I remember? Oh, how to stand out and be unique. Yeah, with your brand. Yes, now I remember. So we've basically covered how to create a 10K product. What is a 10K product? How can you do your calculations? and then how can you position your brand in a unique way. Okay, so now today we're going to talk about the 5 steps into launching your 10K product, or your product, whatever product it is. We're going to be talking about the 5 steps, and it's very fitting because today is launch day for Norma's Diary, where we launch our bestsellers, the Budget for Freedom planners. So they currently are available, and if you've grabbed yours, lovely. And if you haven't and you're still gonna grab it, that's perfectly fine as well. Okay, so I want you to write down right now on your notebook. I hope you guys are using the same notebook for every webinar, for every training. I want you to write down, what product would I like to launch in my business? Now, I'm not saying what business would you like to launch. You already know what business you would like to launch, but what product would you like to launch in your business? So for example, my business is Norma's Diary, but in Norma's Diary, I launched the budget planner. Well, the first product that I launched was a budget planner. Now, it doesn't have to be a physical product. It can be a service as well. So it could be coaching. It could be one-on-one guidance on maybe trying to get health or your gut health, or even one-on-one coaching on how to, potty train your kids, or whatever you are good at. I want you to write down what product you would like to launch or service you would like to launch first in your business. So write that down. So for me, again, I made an example. It's the BFF. So when Norma's Diary started, I had envelopes, but I didn't even think of it like a business. I was just I just have envelopes because I use them, and people were asking me, how are you using? Sorry, I'm going to put this phone on silent because of the launch. It's very busy. Okay. But when I actually started it as a business, Norma's Diary became a business, I knew the first thing I wanted to launch was the planner that I use, just because it changed my life and the way that I manage my finances. So I want you to write down that product as well. Once you've written down your product, I want you to write down your why. I even wrote over there, write down specific moments or experience that sparked that desire to start your business. So when you have a memory or a moment or an experience that sparked that idea that I want to launch this business, you will know what product has to come first after that. I just spoke about Norma's Diary. I didn't think of Norma's Diary as a business. A video of mine went viral. People wanted cash envelopes. I was just like, okay, they are available, but Etsy was not allowing me to upload envelopes, like PDF stuff, for free. So I just made them 10 Rand because they were 10 Rand envelopes. So I was like, okay, here we go. But then I had designed myself a budget planner because I was looking for a budget planner and I just couldn't find it. So I designed it for myself and I printed it. And a video of mine went also viral on TikTok of me using that budget planner. And when people commented saying they want that, I knew that this is the product that will be a Norma's Diary product, like the Budget for Freedom planner, which became a BFF. Like, I'm your BFF, your online BFF that helps you learn how to manage your finances, pay off your debt, save money, and now how to build a brand to make money. And this was 2020. Was 2020? Yeah, 2021. This was 2021 when the Budget for Freedom planners actually took off. When everyone was just like, we want those planners, because I started posting it as well on YouTube. So the specific moment and experience for me that sparked this desire was how I needed a holistic product or something that I could use to manage all my finances in one thing. So I wanted something where I could like track my expenses, track my debts, track my cash envelope stuff, my savings, my emergency fund. I wanted something like that. And I couldn't find it, especially here in South Africa. Some of the stuff that I liked, and I'm sure you saw on a video that I uploaded on the Cornerstone Club on YouTube, they were overseas. So they were very pricey and the shipping was, very hectic. But also when I would look at the product, it's either too thick, like too big. And I didn't want that. I want something I could take to work and like literally remember that I'm budgeting and I'm trying to pay off this debt. And so for me, it was actually looking for a game plan in a form of a notebook that's going to help me manage my finances without feeling lost. And I had to think about how were they doing it in the olden days. My gran was never in debt, and how were they actually doing it? And I remember I used to go with her when I was young. We would go to the shop and she would withdraw the money, put it in an envelope and say this is how much she's going to spend for groceries, this is how much she's going to spend for ugesi, which is electricity, this is how much she's going to spend for this. And she would put it in little envelopes and put it in her bag. And we had our envelope for groceries, and she would write down and tick okay, I've paid for this, now I need to pay for electricity, and then now I need to do this or whatever it is. And I was like, that's how they were doing it. Because now, us spending money, it's just I'm going to use this voucher. It's just like a card. Us spending money is just a card now. And it's getting to a point where it's not sparking that emotion because it's not physical cash. So you don't have to count and actually see how much money you are actually spending. You're just swiping this plastic card. It could be a credit card. So whether you can afford it or not, you just there is money, so I'm going to swipe. And it's no longer an emotional thing that you're doing. It's actually just doing it just because you can. And I wanted to try the old method of how my gran used to do it and see if it will work for me, and also write it down. I wanted to write it down. I've got the app, I've got the FNB app. I had also a budgeting app, but I actually wanted to write it down. And I saw a big difference and I also started setting goals for myself. And I knew that was my why. I just knew that I also want someone who will get hold of the budget planner and feel what I felt. I have so much control. Yes, I can now tick. Yes, I can color in my trackers. And so I want you to write down, I want you to reflect on why is this product important? Why is this product so meaningful to you? What story do you have? Remember the first webinar we spoke about having a brand voice, having a story. What story do you have about this product? What was the moment, the experience? Why is it meaningful? Why is it the first product? Because you're going to launch other products as well. You're not just going to have one product forever. You have to expand and grow. So I started launching challenges and personalizing BFFs and, wallets and Excel spreadsheets, Google Sheets, and now I've got courses and now webinars, and now I've got a membership club. You start expanding and expanding, but it all started with the Budget for Freedom Planner for me. So I want you to write down, what is that moment or experience, that sparks that desire for you to start that business. Okay. So before we get into the 5 steps, I want to also go through this quote. I don't know who said it. I think it was Oprah. I'm not sure. But obviously it says, if you don't know where you're going, you'll never get there. Obviously, that makes sense. It makes sense to me, and I know it makes sense to you as well. If you do not have any direction, if you don't have a destination, you'll get in the car and you'll just drive and drive and drive and drive and have nowhere to go, and you'll never get where you need to go because you don't know where you need to go. What actually ends up happening is people along the way will tell you where you need to go. So you start living amongst how people want you to live, and not the way you want to live, because you also don't know yourself. You know that you're not happy with the current route you are in or the current position you are in, but you also don't know where you want to go. So then someone will tell you where you want to go. It could be someone at home, your family could be like, get this job. You're like, no, I want to start my business. No, get this job. No, I want to start my business. But what business is it? I don't know, just something in like finance, something in beauty. You don't know. So then people be like, no, go get a job. You want to waste our time and money here. Go get a job. And then you end up like, yeah, that's true. Actually, I need money. I need to pay bills. So what ends up also happening is you're going to run out of petrol while you're driving and driving and driving without any destination. So what am I trying to say here is that if you just keep going without any destination, without a game plan, you're going to end up getting tired and feeling like nothing works. I've tried everything, nothing works. But actually you didn't have a destination, which means you didn't have actual steps that are going to help you reach the destination. Even if there's detours, even if there's potholes, even if there's issues along the way, you know that you're going to work around it because you know where you're going. So I want you guys to know where you're going. So what product is it? Why is that product important to you? What moment sparked that excitement? That's your story. Okay, are we all following so far? Can't seem to find the chat anymore. Okay, so the first step that we're going to be looking at is visualization. Write it down, please. So 5 steps to launch your 10K product or your product. Whatever your product is, you've written it down. Step number 1 is visualization. And I know I wrote it in American English, the Z, because I don't know. Americans and South Africans always have this thing. So visualization. Okay, so the first question over there is, what offer do you want to create? So the offer is the product. So what do you offer? So obviously visualizing, okay, this is the product. It's a budget for freedom planner. Okay, that's what I want to create. A planner that, so you're going to elaborate a little bit. A planner that I will be able to do a mini course on it, like a little short, how we always have our little mini course in the planner, like our modules, which we're going to do at the beginning of the year. Sorry guys, I'm hopefully recovering from this hectic flu. So I want a budget planner to have a little mini course, like a free mini course for everyone who buys it, to teach them the basics of budgeting and what is important. And then I wanted to also have weekly spending option. I wanted to have a daily spending option. I wanted to have a monthly calendar. I wanted to also have stickers to make budgeting more fun and beautiful and creative. I want to be able to personalize it so that it looks more catered to the customer. So as you can see, I'm visualizing how I want this budget plan. I want it to look luxurious, so it needs to have gold. Gold is always a luxurious thing. I wanted to have my logo, but at the back, I don't want it to be the front, and then it takes away from who is this planner belongs to. My logo will be at the back. So I'm just visualizing, and what can it be called that will just stand out, And Budget for Freedom was just amazing to me. BFF, Budget for Freedom, the BFF planner. So I want you to write down your offer, and what do you want your offer to look like? Then I want you to visualize your purpose. So what is your Ikigai? Again, it's a video I posted on the Cornerstone Club. Excuse me. What is your Ikigai? So your Ikigai is your reason for being here. We not just here just to exist and do jobs we don't like. No, we're here for a purpose. There's a reason why we are here. So you have to though find your reason for being. And it's hard to find your reason for being when your focus is specifically on money, because when you focusing on just money, you're going to chase a job, because a job will bring you the money. There's that security. So when you're focusing on money, you're going to attract a job. And it's not to say there's anything wrong with that. The job could be your purpose. We always need people in customer service. We'll always need lawyers, attorneys, doctors, teachers. We'll always need, those kind of jobs. But not everyone wants that. Some people actually want to be at home, most of the time while making money. But what can you do though? So you need to find your Ikigai. So your Ikigai will help you find your reason for being here. You're going to be able to answer yourself what you are good at, what you love doing, what can you be paid for that you are good at, that you love doing, and that's the last one, what the world needs. So I'm going to make an example with myself. I've always been someone who gives advice, like always. And even before I became a financial advisor, I was a student advisor. So as you can see, I am good at public speaking, I'm good at teaching, I'm good at making people understand, I'm good at motivating. I'm just good with people and making people feel secure and heard and understood and directing them the right way. I'm good at things like that, but I also love it. I love teaching, I love guiding, I love being able to be the one that made a difference in your life. I love that. So I think I should have been a teacher, and I know that I can be paid for it. I can be paid to teach. But what if there's no jobs for me because I didn't study the Bachelor of Education? That means I can be paid to coach. What are my expertise? My expertise are finance. My expertise are, like building a brand. So that's what the world needs. They need someone who loves what they're doing, who's good at it, who, the world needs it, and also can be paid for it. So me just doing what I love and what I'm good at, like these visualization, using Canva and PowerPoint and putting things together, I love these kind of things, has brought me money. Okay, so that's an Ikigai. So finding what you love. So now as a financial advisor, I'm able to guide people holistically because I understand budgeting, and then now I understand financial planning. So building your wealth, so your investments and all of that. So now I can be able to do everything I love, and I'm also learning a lot, even though I'm drained. So I want you to find what your Ikigai. Check the video on the Cornerstone if you haven't watched it, and I should have the worksheet available to you guys. If you didn't get the worksheet, I'll send the Google Drive onto the group on Instagram. Then you can just download all the freebies there. Okay, so another question I want you to answer is, what frustrates you that you would love to solve? What is it that frustrates you? Like, that you see at work, you see on the streets, you see on TV, you see at home with your family. What is it that frustrates you and you're like, I just would like to solve this problem. It's a problem. I would like to solve it. My kids no longer know how to cook. because we eat out all the time. I need to solve this as a problem. I need to create a meal plan. We need to, cook as a family. I need to do little mini competitions and say whoever make the best, I don't know, chicken curry won't wash dishes for a week or something. I don't know. I'm just trying to be creative with like trying to involve your kids and make it fun. For me, obviously, what frustrated me was personal finance. I have a passion for changing lives, and I've been around, like abroad. I almost said around the world, but like I've been to other countries and I've seen how they have it, and I've seen how South Africa has it. And okay, if obviously some people are okay with like struggling with debt and living like they're rich when they're not, then that's okay. But I know some other people, they do that just because that's what they've been told, but actually they would love to get out of debt. And I wanted to be that person that they can reach out to. I've had people reach out to me where they own a Ford, Ranger. Is it a Ranger? That double, I don't know what it's called, but the big car, the Ford, and also they own, what's the other car that they owned? Like a Fortuner or something like that. And they live in a very expensive home, but they could not afford it. They were literally living on loans. I have not posted that on Your Budget My Way just because it's such a sticky budget. Like, I'm still working with this couple. They cannot afford their lifestyle. But, it's what they, saw as, okay, now I'm working, I've been studying, I've got my degree, I'm now working. People need to know. Who needs to know? It's just the South African thing. So when you are caught in that situation that, okay, I've kept up with the Joneses and I'm actually struggling, I need to get out. I want to be that person you can come to and say, Norma, I need help. This is my budget. This is my debt. I don't know what am I doing. I need direction. I need a strategy. I need financial planning. I don't even have a proper retirement, but I'm paying this much on a car. Like, help me. So I'm like, fine, let's sit down, let's do it. Send me everything, give me a week, I'll get back to you, let's do this. I wanted to be that person. I was getting frustrated by seeing South Africans struggle so much in debt. And now I'm getting frustrated by South Africans are just stuck with one income. I really want to teach people how to make more money. So that was my problem that I wanted to solve, and I'm slowly getting to whoever obviously is reaching out. And then I want you to work backwards on your profit target. We covered this on the first webinar, but we're still going to do our calculation towards the end of the webinar. So ask yourself, what is your target? So maybe all you need is just an extra 5,000 a month to pay off your debts or to save your emergency fund. Okay, so obviously I'm talking about a 10K product. Whenever we're talking about a product, we're going to say 10K because there's nothing wrong with making 10,000 a month extra or more. But let's start with 10K. So let's say all you need is just 10,000 a month. So I want you to work backwards. I want you to ask yourself, okay, so that 10,000 divided by 30 days, we said it was 340 the last time. So 340, this is how much sales I need. This is how much I need a day. This is how much I need a week. Start setting weekly, daily targets for yourself to achieve the big target for the month. Okay, so I want you to visualize everything. The offer, the passion, what you are good at, what you love, what the world needs. And then what frustrates you that needs to change. And then that's going to show you the demand and the urgency of why this is important, this product is important. Because if it frustrates you, chances are it's a problem to so many other people, but no one has a solution. So come with a solution and then work backwards to say, okay, if this product launches successfully, how much am I wanting to make a month? Then how much sales do I need? So maybe a month I need 20 sales. So how much do I need in a week? So 20 divided by 4, I need 5 sales a week. How much do I need in a day? I need 1 sale a day, or whatever it is. Okay. So work backwards and visualize your whole scenario. I hope you guys are writing and drawing and doing your thing while I'm talking, or you're going to rewatch it maybe on YouTube and do your visualization after the webinar. That's also fine. Okay, so step number 2 is doing your research. Now you're probably thinking, what research is this? So you already know the product, so you've already done your visualization. Now I want you to research if this product is a need. Why would I buy it? Why would I buy your product? Why would you buy your product? Is it a need? So leave the money. Leave that it's going to make me money. But whose life is it going to change? Why does this person need it? Why would you need it? Why would I need it? Does it feel good to know that you're the one selling this product? Okay. Lastly, is it buyable? How do you know when something is buyable? Sounds like I'm saying Bible. Buyable. So, there are products on a shelf at Clicks or Woolworths. Woolworths knows what they're doing, or Pick and Pay or whatever, and those products are not buyable. No one ever buys them, or once in a month someone will buy it. Then there is products that are buyable, that always fly by. Like they always go off the shelf. The shelves are always empty because of this product. So how do you make your product like that? How did I make the BFF buyable? Let me see how many sales. I'm already getting such sweet messages. Thank you. Please continue doing what you're doing. You're really amazing. I appreciate you. Oh, she can't go through to the shop. Oh, gosh. I wonder why. Sorry, I'm going to make a noise. Baby, please could you respond to it? My cat's on the DM. Yeah, also she can't go through to the shop. Oh, okay. Yeah, so as you can see, I am creating, automations, so that I'm busy right here. KB is answering DMs, so that no one is not getting any assistance. Sorry, I was checking how many sales have we done so far today. We have done 26 sales in an hour and 30 minutes. I don't think that is good, but it's also good. It's not bad. It's just that I know that the time I launched everything, some people were just leaving work, so it's still going to pick up. But you have to make sure your product is buyable. So how do you do this? Pen and paper right now, please. Ask yourself these 4 questions. Number 1. Write it down, guys. Is my product desirable? Is my product desirable? So is it a need? Is it something that people want? Who desires this product? Why would people desire this? So I want you to write that. Is my product desirable? Number 2, is it ethical? Is it doing a positive impact? Does it have good morals in it? That's another thing. Is it ethical? Number 4, is it viable? Is it worth the cost? Is there something that is similar to what I'm selling in the market that costs less than mine? And why would people buy mine? Why are people coming to Norma's Diary and not going to Typo? or CNA or PNA. I don't know if there's another stationery shop, or Waltons. Why? Why is it different? Why would someone pay more for Norma's Diary Budget Planner than buying just a planner on Typo, CNA, PNA, Waltons? Okay, lastly, does it actually work? Does it actually work? So is it valuable? Are you getting any value? Are people getting any value from this product? Okay, so I'm going to answer some of these. I've written them down over here. So is my product desirable? Yes, it is needed to help people get knowledge in personal finance and be able to have a platform to manage their finances and pay off their debts. So personal finance and a tool, it's a resource, it's something people need. And you know what people love about Norma's Diary products is that I use it. So I record myself using it. So you relate to it. You want to use it the same time as me. When I'm recording a budget video, you want to use it. So think about things like that. And that's why creating a brand, which is coming up as well, is important. People will relate to you. So is it ethical? Of course, it has a positive impact because it will change your financial journey. So it will help you pay off your debt, etc. Is it viable? Yes, it is. But also there's nothing on the market currently in South Africa that is like the BFF. Unless I missed it, but I haven't seen it. So, yeah. Is it valuable? Yes, it does. It works. I've got a lot of testimonials that it works, but the number one testimonial is me. It's me. Some people have been following my journey for a while. It's me. It has helped me, and it's still helping me. And I don't know if you know this story. My first ever customer for the BFF was an accountant. And that's when I knew that, just because someone is a CA, it was a CA at Varsity College where I used to work. She was a lecturer and a CA part-time lecturer and a CA full-time. But she did not know how to budget. She knew everything about tax and how to help you save from tax or do your tax back return things. But she did not know how to actually budget, how to manage her finances and not live paycheck to paycheck. And she was the first one to buy my budget planner when I launched them. So it works. Okay, so I want you to answer these 4 questions, because this is what will tell you if your product is viable or not. If your product is desirable, if it's ethical, if it's viable, and if it's valuable. You don't even have to market it. And when I say market it, I mean you don't even have to say, hey guys, I am selling a budget planner. This is how it looks. No, you just have to show your journey and people will say, where can I get that? How can I get that? Are you selling that? How much is it? Do you see what I mean? All you're just doing is sharing the value that comes from this product, how ethical it is, it's changing your life, it's going to make a positive impact. You're also going to share that it is no competition than anything else around here, and that it is something you should desire. That will make your product buyable. People will want to buy it. It will sell. When you launch, you will sell out. Okay. So Write all of that, maybe draw a big square and like a big cross in the middle and have 4 sections, and explain your product using these questions over here. Okay, step number 3, which obviously you already knew it's coming, brand creation. People want to know you. People follow people. Like, I don't even know how to explain what I'm trying to say. Let me find an example. Fenty Beauty wouldn't be Fenty Beauty without Rihanna. Rihanna is a brand. So people want to wear whatever Rihanna is wearing. If Rihanna is wearing that Fenty Beauty lipstick and the Fenty Beauty perfume, they want to smell like Rihanna. It's a brand. If Kim Kardashian is wearing Skims and looks like that, I want to get that. Do you see what I'm going with all of that? Create your brand. Let people who are like you find you and relate to you. Then you don't even have to pay for ads. You don't have to market your product because they already love you. They wanna get whatever you're using. They relate to you. I'm gonna make an example. As a mom who, gosh, I'm struggling to lose my weight, but I'm not gonna give up. I need to lose at least 10 kgs and then I'll be happy. I need to lose more, but 10 kgs is where I want to start. There's 2 people selling a weight loss fitness plan. 2 people. One person is accredited, has all the certificates of personal training. They are a bodybuilder. They look ripped. They drink protein shakes. Those kind of women that look just ripped. The other one is a mom who did it at home with her kids around the house, but she looks on point. She eats normal food. She shows how she cooks the food, whatever. This one is not accredited, but she's got the experience and she looks great and she's a mom and she did it all at home. This one is a bodybuilder. She's accredited, has, studied and has all the certificates, personal training certificates, and is ripped and, there's not a single fat in that person's body. I am going to go with the mom because I relate to her. I like watching her stories with her kids going for a walk, pushing the pram. I don't know. I like watching her cook a proper meal and eat it. I don't want to shake a protein powder in water and drink that. I don't want that. I'm not going to compete for a bodybuilding competition. I just need to lose some weight. I just need to get rid of some body fat. And if she did it at home with her kids around, that means I can do it and I'll relate more to her. So that's the power of a brand. This one has a brand. And then this one has the qualifications, if I should put it that way. There's nothing wrong with having a qualification, but a brand kind of trumps the qualification because a brand is very relatable. A lot of people relate more. Like, I didn't study Bachelor of Commerce in Finance or Bachelor of Accounting or anything in finance, actually. I didn't study any of that. I studied Bachelor of Consumer Science in Nutrition. I didn't study finance. But there could be someone who is a CA who, when they talk about finance, you have no idea. Everything goes over you. They just said, the lingo, the finance lingo, the words that you're like, what? What does she mean by that? How did she calculate that? You get lost while they're trying to explain because they are speaking more technical. They are professionals. And then I come and I'm speaking like just a normal person who has debt, who's trying to pay off debt. Chances are you're going to relate to me because I'm speaking like someone who just, basics. but also getting the same results. Okay, so brand creation is the reason why your brand exists. Okay, so ask yourself this question, write it down. Why does my brand exist beyond making a profit? And how do you want people to discover you? How do you want people to discover you? Is it going to be through blogging, podcast? Are you good at speaking and making sense while talking? Are you good at maybe like this? Are you going to do slides and do a YouTube video? Are you good at vlogging? Short content, little quick ASMR, short content. What is it? What is it that you wanted to, do and show, and how do you want people to discover you? And the most important thing is you want people to know you for that specific product. So the product we wrote down at the top of our notebooks, whatever the product is, for me, the budget planner, the Budget for Freedom planner is what I'm known for. Now there's also saving challenges. They are going very viral on TikTok over there, so I'm getting known for that. There's also the spreadsheet. The men are attracted to the spreadsheet, so they know me for that. But the main thing is budgeting. I'm now known for budgeting. Like, that's how I got called into radios and featured on ETV and ETV News and Ukhozi FM and all of these stations. It's because I'm now known for budgeting. I'm not known for like tax and all the numbers, but just the basic budgeting, food stamps from Checkers, and just basic budgeting for everyday people. I'm known for that now. So you also want to be known for that product. I'm not saying niche down, but that product that you want to release first, it has to be something you are known for. Okay, so what a brand does as well is it creates that trust. I promise you wouldn't be signing up for a Cornerstone membership if you didn't trust me. You wouldn't be paying your $150 if you didn't trust me. And I appreciate you guys. This is why I give my all. But you have to trust someone to spend money on them. And that's what a brand does. You start trusting these people. You're seeing behind the scenes of them packing orders, which is going to come for the Cornerstone Club. The behind the scenes, the packing, the stamping, the names, the this, the that. People trust you. They're like, oh, she is shipping out orders. Oh, she is like personalizing orders. Okay, she's not scamming people. Let me buy from her. Okay. Number 4. Okay, number 4 is I want you to pick a selling platform. So write down a platform you would like to sell on, and I want you to do your research. There is a video, or there will be a video that I'll be recording for the course. The course about the platforms. I'm just going to specifically focus on Shopify, Etsy, and Takealot. Yeah, I think Takealot. But I want you to pick one platform. So there's obviously an abundance of them: Shopify, Etsy, WordPress, Facebook Market, Takealot, Amazon. And then I wrote there, don't do WhatsApp. I don't know what is up with South Africans and WhatsApp me. I get messages. No, hey, I want that 52 envelope challenge. WhatsApp me, and they give me their cell phone number. I'm like, hey, well, why must I WhatsApp you? Like, I used to do that when I started because I thought, what, maybe it's more convenient, and maybe they scared of being scammed online. But then sometimes I'll just get a random person put money in my account. I'm like, who just put money in my account? Because I would send my bank details and then send the order. And then finally the person will message me like, I don't know, 3 days later and be like, hey, I sent you this is the proof of payment. I sent you the money for the budget planner. I'm like, the budget planner sold out weeks ago. But just because you have my bank account, you just transferred the money to me and like hope for the best. So don't do that. Have a platform that will show people when you've sold out, that will show people when things are available. And what's nice about this, it will take away you know how people, when they ask, how much is it? And then you'd be like, oh, okay, I can give it to you for 200 Rand just because you're trying to make a sale. No, go to the shop and decide if you want to buy it or not. Yeah, so pick a selling platform, and it's also just more professional. I want you to do your research on which one fits you. So I'm just gonna be brief. So Shopify, use Shopify when you have customers, when you have an actual following, when your brand has grown a little bit to like even 500 followers, and you know that you've got a good 50 that wants your product. Then use Shopify, just because Shopify is a platform for you to have your website or your online shop, but it doesn't find the customers for you. Etsy, on the other hand, finds the customers for you. So Etsy is it's like you're walking into a mall online, and you can go to different shops and have a look and shop around. So the only annoying thing is I could send you my Etsy link and say, hey, you want to buy this? Here's my link. You will click on my link to buy my stuff. At the bottom of it, there's other shops as well. Then you might end up buying that because maybe it's cheaper or it's nicer. So now I put you on Etsy, but you end up probably buying, supporting someone else. That's the only thing you just need to be aware of on Etsy. Again, I'm going to do a whole video about all of this. It's going to be specifically for the course, but I can do like one for the cornerstone as well. WordPress is also a website, and it's an integration that you can, like, even if you have like a GoDaddy domain, and you can use like WordPress and combine everything to create a nice website. It just needs a little bit of coding. So again, I think just like Shopify, have your customers already, but also you can use Google Ads to, sponsor you to be on the top of a Google search for a specific product. But I want you to try and get organic customers, not paid people. Otherwise, you're always going to be paying for people to buy. I don't want that. Facebook Market, I'm not a fan, but it's free. It's there. You can put your stuff on the Facebook Marketplace, and the only thing is people will have to pick it up at your place. But you can do like a Pudo Aramex vibe. So you actually can. Yeah, Facebook Market is free. So you can maybe try it, and then if things start growing, then move on to like a proper software and stuff. Like Shopify. Takealot is similar to Etsy. Takealot is Takealot is more similar to Amazon, but it's similar to Etsy as well. It's like going into an online mall, and there's an abundance of stuff. Like Takealot is everything, If you're looking for soaps, it's there to cleanse your house and do whatever. If you're looking for dumbbells to gym and do a home gym, it's available. If you're looking for a washing machine, if you're looking for a laptop, if you're looking for a cell phone. So Takealot is very like Amazon, not like Etsy. Yeah, more Amazon. Etsy is more small businesses. It's like a mall. Takealot is a macro. Yeah. Amazon is also similar to Takealot, and the reason why I added Amazon is because now we got Amazon South Africa, and I love shopping at Amazon. They've just got things that some South African shops don't have. Like the Cricut machine, I had it way before Cricut came to South Africa, and I got it on Amazon. And then that press as well, the Cricut press to make a t-shirt. So it's got like more things. So if there's something specifically that you're looking for your product, how to personalize, how I've got the gold stamp to personalize your budget planners. You probably won't find it here. If you do find it, it's going to cost you so much. So Amazon would be your best friend, and customs are not that bad. Okay, so pick a selling platform, and I want you to dedicate 2 hours a day after work of learning that platform. Learn how Etsy works to master Etsy. Learn Shopify, learn WordPress, all of that. Learn how to make this platform work for you. Right now, when someone buys a spreadsheet, I don't do a thing. Shopify does everything for me because I have learned how to do the automations. When you buy, you get a PDF. The PDF has a button for you to click on to download the Google Sheets, and then it also has instructions videos, all of that. I did it once, and there we go. Someone in the chat there. Why not WhatsApp? I'm afraid I have already done WhatsApp business. You can, like, WhatsApp business, you can have it, I would say, just so when someone wants to communicate with you and chat with you. But try and make people go to like a website. And also, like, for example, if you have a goal for 10,000 and people are buying, for me, it's pay fast. So when you buy on my shop, you pay on pay fast. I let pay fast accumulate up until it reaches my goal. So if my goal is 30,000 this month, I'm going to let it grow up until it's 30,000. Then I'm going to withdraw that. Now it feels like I received a paycheck. So if someone was transferring me 300 Rand here, 800 Rand here, I'm going to use it. And then I end up like not knowing how much I made. You know, I can't even see what did I make. But when I receive it as a 10,000, as like a lump sum, it feels like an income. You know, I pay myself first. When I mean that, I mean like I put money into savings and investments. You know what I mean? So like something like that. So I'm working on Shopify. I thought I would use it in the meantime. Yeah, I will do a Shopify tutorial as well. I just need to get over this training. My work training has taken over so much of my time, and a lot of things I planned to do. I'm not going to do it. It's just a bit delayed, but I'll do some tutorials. But yeah, I think like really try and stay away from sending your bank account on WhatsApp. Rather, WhatsApp is for people to ask you questions. When can I receive my order? And then at least they're getting that customer service from you, which is still good. Usually people just email me, but WhatsApp is also perfect. It's nice and easy. Everyone uses WhatsApp now to communicate, but to actually like send money, and it's just a bit, you're going to feel like you're not even making money. I don't know. Yeah, you know what I mean. Okay, I'm going to close this chat and move on to the last one. Is it? Yes. Step number 5 is to have a price and to talk about your product. Excuse me, I'm just having some weird heartburn. So have a price and talk about your product. So your product costs 340 Rand, and this is what the product does. Now, if someone wants to buy it, they go to my website. Here's the link, and I will ship it to you. I don't want to meet you at the mall or whatever. Actually, the craziest thing, I've met so many Noma's Diary, followers. So it's actually, that's been nice. But I don't want to go and wait with your package. I'm now like waiting for you somewhere on the street. I'd rather ship it to your doorstep. It arrives, it's beautiful, you open it up, it's a fun thing. Also, another thing, guys, I want to do a seminar, a financial growth academy vibe. Let me know if you're interested. I can come to like Gauteng as a financial advisor for InvestPro. We work under Liberty, and Liberty is owned by Standard Bank, and they have like seminar rooms, like conference rooms available around South Africa, and I can use them to host like seminars. So let me know if you're interested in that. So I want you to have a price. You know how when you ask someone, hey, how much is that? And they're like, I can give it to you for like 200 Rand. I don't want you to do that. I want you to be like, here's the link. It's available on my shop. Or you say the price, it's 340 Rand to buy it right here. The more you talk about your product, the more people are going to be like, how much is it? Where can I get it? So I want you to talk about it. I want you to post. I want you to, be confident about your product because your why is solid. Remember, we spoke about that at the beginning of this webinar about your visualization of why this offer is important. And then, the 4 questions as well to make it viable and desirable and, ethical. So your product is important. Talk about it. And the ones who want it will buy it for 340. The ones who don't want it can move right along. And it's okay. It's okay. You'll find the right people. You find the right people. And if I like your product, I'll buy it. I love supporting small businesses. So I'm just showing you a working backwards calculation here. So your goal is 10,000. I want you guys to set your goals up for 10,000. It's not a lot of money. I promise you, there's so much money to be made online. There's so much money to be made online. Okay? 10,000 a month extra will help you pay off that debt, will help you save for your children's school fees, will help you save for whatever trip you want to take, will help you, put a down payment in your car. 10,000 a month will change your life. Whatever situation you are in, that 10,000 a month will make a difference. But how do you achieve that is to set SMART goal. You know about the SMART goal? So I want you to have a step-by-step action plan. So to get that 10,000 a month, 10,200 a month, to be specific there, you need to sell 30 products. You need 30 sales for 340 each. That's what you need. 30 sales in 1 month. Let's say a month has 30 days. If it's 31, you have an extra day, but let's just work on 30 days. That means you need 1 sale a day. Okay, I want you to work backwards like that and set yourself just a goal of 1 a day or just 8 a week. So even if you didn't make a sale today, you know that by the end of the week, I need to have made 8 sales. Okay. So we just covered finding what you love, so your ikigai, dedicating 2 hours a day on learning your selling platform, on learning how to edit videos, everything that's going to help you, just 2 hours a day. Guys, I used to work at a very high demanding place and I learned a lot. So I'm not discouraging the place. It was very demanding, to the point where I used to work 6 days a week. So Monday to Friday would be like going to schools, doing presentations, meeting with students one-on-ones, and sometimes students are not available during the week, so I'll see them on a weekend. But also my admin, I've got a lot of admin, so I have to put the students in the portal, submit their applications, get their acceptance letters sent out. All of that was so much, and sometimes I would do the admin on a Saturday. I would leave home and go to work to just do admin, so that Monday I'm starting up fresh again, which means I only have Sunday. And Sunday I have church. So when I come back, so Saturday I used to finish like at 1 or 12. When I come back, I used to record videos for you guys, and I'll post the video on a Sunday, and then I'll start a new day on a new week on a Monday, and I work like that. And my goal was always the 8 sales a week. I just wanted to make 10,000 extra a month for us to pay off our debt. That's all I wanted. That's why I'm saying try this method. Now I make more than that a month. I managed to leave my job. So try this method. Create consistent content. Even if you feel shy to show your face, do it like me. Look at my videos back then, was just my hands. Just my hands. I didn't even like my voice. So sometimes I use the chipmunk voice thing. where I'm talking, but it sounds like this. It sounds funny. I'm like, I just don't want to speak. I just don't want people to be like, who is that girl? Why is she talking like that? I don't know why. I was overthinking. I was just in my head. But I still put content out there. All you need is time and money. And I know I say money, but you need money for data, to have the internet. You need money to buy your first sample, So just things like that. So you need that money for those kind of things. For Shopify, like how Fundi, you're saying, you want to learn Shopify, you're interested in Shopify. Shopify is not cheap. You need money for that. But you need to use your time wisely. You give your time to your full-time job, which is fine, it pays the bills, but also give your time to you, what you want. Okay, so if you had to put on the chat right now, is there any way you would do this consistently and not find success? Is there any way? Like doing this consistently, 2 hours a day of just learning the platform and creating content, consistently doing this and not find any success? I don't think so. Well, for me, it worked. It really did. And then I want to show you just the last few bits before I let you guys go. So if you have a look at this picture over here, the one with the 19,000, I want you to focus on where the arrows are. When I had the 19,000 followers, I had reached 57,000 accounts. So in order for you to see this, you need to have a professional dashboard or a business dashboard on Instagram. So I reached 57,000 accounts in 30 days. And then this was just a few weeks later when I was close to 20,000 followers. I had reached double that, or almost double that, which is 93,000 accounts in the following 30 days. And then a month later, I got 24,000 followers and I reached 175,000 accounts in the following 30 days. And this is just by constantly posting and posting and posting. And look at the craziest thing here. 284 posts, and here an extra 5 posts boosted the account reach. So you could be one video away. There was one video of mine, I think it was the box one, the box with the envelopes. Hint, hint, those could be coming back. The box with the envelope, that video went viral, and that reached a lot of people. And then 289, 305, that's how much. It's like the more you post, there's just that one video that will be your breakthrough. And that is it. That is it, guys. I hope you guys wrote down those steps. If not, that is okay, because I will send you the link for you to rewatch this over and over up until you achieve success. But we'll also come back for another webinar and talk about other things that are going to help you as well. And that is it for me, guys. Do you have any questions? I'm about to check on this launch. Sales are just coming through. Thank you. Thank you, Rox. Thank you so much, guys. Sweet. Okay, so I'm gonna stop the video over here. Did you guys enjoy your weekend? And I will keep in touch with you guys. Thank you, Patty. Thank you, Manini. All the best. Thank you. Bye.